What's up, guys? It's Travis here with the Fit Dad podcast, and today we're doing another episode of Real Talk. We're talking about the three things that we can control in life: one, our effort; two, our attitude; and three, our focus. And the reason why you aren't consistent with your training, the results for your transformation, is because you've broken one or all of these three criteria. And today I want to give you the framework to help you overcome these barriers and hit the effort, attitude, and focus trifecta out of the park so you can crush it from now on. I'm going to start with focus because truly that is the key to them all. And as Tony Robbins would say, where your focus goes, your energy flows. And over time, many of us have a default focus to the negative, to the worst case scenario, to anything that can happen to us. We look for the bad because that is what society wants us to do. To change our life, we need to change this. We need to be more present moment to moment. We need to choose where we place our attention. And we need to not live a life by default, but start living a life by design. If you want to see the negative and find the negative, it is everywhere. Anytime you turn on the news, you read the paper, you talk to a few of your friends, you scroll on your social media, you're going to be bombarded with what is wrong, why it's tough out there, how people are doing it rough right now, or how diets don't work. If you want to find an excuse for why something can't be achieved, trust me, you will find it, and you won't even have to look for too long to find that issue. Now, the issue is when we see the negative and we take that in, it shifts us. It shifts us internally. It heightens our awareness to the negative, and we see it even more, and it happens long enough, it changes our attitude over time. We go from someone who hopes that tomorrow is better than today, because hope is crucial, and we shift to doubt. We shift our attitude. We get down regulated. You see, what you look for in life, you're going to find more of it. And our brains are wired for this. It is our reticular activating system, or our RAS. And if you've ever bought a new car, you know of this. Because you buy a new car, and for the next few weeks, all of a sudden, you see that car everywhere. And you start thinking to yourself, was there already this many cars out there just like mine? And the reality is, yeah, it was. But you have a heightened awareness of this car right now because you've bought it. And because you bought it, you see it everywhere. And this is your RAS doing this to you. This also happens with your focus and your attitude. If you wake up with negativity, your mind will start to seek it out like a heat-seeking missile, trying to find more and more of it to reaffirm that, yes, you should be negative. This is why we have to start our day with gratitude. We must shift our focus from the first moment that we wake up. If your alarm goes off, and what happens? Most people turn it off. They think, I can't be fucked getting up right now. I'm tired. I didn't sleep well. It's too cold outside. I don't want to get out of bed. The negativity keeps stacking, and you'll keep stacking it until you press snooze and roll over. And this is not how we start our day. This is not where we want to start our focus. I need you to shift your morning thoughts. This is so crucial. Yeah, our focus in the morning needs to be shifted to change our attitude for the rest of the day. Instead, when the alarm goes off, I want you to think, I'm alive. Like, be happy. You weren't promised today, and I get to spend another day being me. And I personally love being me. And you should love being you, because you can't be anyone else. And of course, you're happy to be awake because you weren't promised it. And I want to enjoy every second of the day. I want you to remind yourself you get to move your body because you weren't promised the ability to do so. Some of us can't even do it. So if you can do it, thank your lucky stars that you can. Thank the world that you can. And if you get to see your kids this AM, remind yourself that you're lucky for that as well. I want you to go and look in the mirror. I want you to look at yourself. I want you to remind yourself who you actually are. Like, my name is Travis Jones. I focus my energy on what's important. I own my day. I create my life. I hunt down my goals relentlessly. And when I focus on something, I am unstoppable. Like today, I'm grateful for being me. And I want you to say something like this, like you actually mean it. Put meaning to the words you're saying. I want you to high five yourself in the mirror. And trust me, like Mel Robbins did this, a whole book on it. There's a ton of science. In short, it makes you smile, and smiling makes us happy. So I want you to high five yourself, and then I want you to go and crush your day for me. I don't want you to start with negativity. I want you to start with exactly the way I told you to just then. And doing this Well, start your day with gratitude. You started your day off as a winner. You controlled your focus. And because you controlled your focus, you controlled your attitude. And you have the power to do this. I want you to sit there for a moment just after that. I want you to play out your day. I want you to visualize it. Visualize what needs to get done, how you're going to crush your day, seeing yourself going from task to getting your priorities done and winning the day. And as you go through the day, I want you to remind yourself a Viktor Frankl quote, and he was a psychiatrist, he's a Holocaust survivor, so if you're going to listen to anyone, you should listen to this guy. He said, everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. What this means is people can do anything to you. They can say anything about you. Anything can happen, but you are the one who gives those words or those actions meaning. Choose not to give it negativity. Choose your own way in any given circumstance. Choose to ignore it. Choose to brush it off. Choose to understand whatever they said isn't even about you. It's probably more about them and what they're dealing with. And it's their way to try and deal with that. And their lashing out at you is a reflection of them, not you. So choose your own way. And lastly, I want you to understand that how we do anything is how we do everything. And not in the literal sense. I don't want you to think that. But I want you to understand it's in the effort we put into the things that we want to achieve in life. And it's up to you to put in the effort. And trust me when I say that you can do the extra kilometer, because I know you can. You can do that extra rep. You can say no to the extra beer that isn't in your calories. You get out of life what you put in. And your body is an exact reflection of that. If you're currently overweight, you're currently under-energized, right now it's because you haven't put in the effort up until today. And it's a direct reflection of the standards you're currently living by in the past, not today, because today we're creating our future. But your body right now is a reflection of the past. So I want you to change your priorities. I want you to choose to make every moment matter. And as I've always said, when I coach my clients in the gym, there is two types of people in the world. One, when there's 10 seconds left in the workout, they slow down, they stop, and they start to give up because there's only 10 seconds left. And there's the other type of person, the one who hears that it's just 10 seconds left and they go even harder to squeeze every single second out and make it count. So I want you to choose to be that second person today. Your focus times your attitude times your effort equals your life will be amazing. And that's it for the Fit Dad Club podcast today, guys. Tune in for next week's Real Talk. I'm Travis Jones.